Welcome back to my channel. I'm Will at Willovision Online, and we've reached the final second rehearsals of 2022. In this video, it's time to discuss France, Italy, United Kingdom, Spain and Germany. For France 2022, Alvan Ahez, Fulenn, the Bretons are coming. The stage colour of choice is green. Similar to the national final, the girls are positioned at the back of stage, Alvan up front. There's a set piece, a platform at the back with steps on it that looks like stone. There are cauldrons lit. The atmosphere is really being created. The song builds in its intensity and the vocals are really strong. In the last run through, pyrotechnics are used to great effect as the song builds to its end. It's a different entry for France this year. Of course, they were second last year. I think they're going to do well, and this is going to pay off. I'm really looking forward to seeing this with an audience in the final. The home entry for 2022, it's Italy with Mahmood and Blanco and Brividi. What few photos I have were taken in the first rehearsal, so Blanco is not there. He was in New York at the time. This morning, he was there for the first time to perform with Mahmood. The song begins with Mahmood performing at the front of the stage. Also on stage is the fellow composer Michelangelo, sat performing at a custom angular white grand piano. Mahmood begins the song and then, before too long, is joined by Blanco at the front. Mahmood in a black suit, Blanco in white. In the first couple of run-throughs, the harmonies weren't as sharp as you'd have expected them to be. They certainly weren't to the standard they were in San Remo. But by the third run, it seemed to be warming up and getting better. It's been very subtly choreographed. Mahmood generally stays on the main stage, Blanco walking back and sitting upon this angular piano for part of the song, then rejoining Mahmood at the front. The song sounds a little different as it had to be shortened for Eurovision. The version in San Remo was the full version. The Eurovision version is slightly shorter and is missing some of those bits that we've become used to from hearing the track. For the big finale, an LED light screen, which has been used in many of the other performances, comes down from above, bathing the arena and the Italian duo in white light. Could this be Italy's 2 in a row? There is a great support behind the track. They're up there with Ukraine in the top 2 positions with the bookmakers. And it's only a week before we get to see if they make it 2 in a row. Oh, thank goodness for Sam Ryder and Spaceman for the United Kingdom this year. I've just seen the rehearsal and I'm actually feeling quite emotional after it. For years, I have spoken on various programmes and defended the UK at Eurovision and defended the song contest to people who have said the British aren't liked and that it's all down to politics and that's why they don't do well. But from what I've just seen in this rehearsal, it's exceptional. I simply couldn't be more thrilled at what the United Kingdom are putting on the stage this year. Sam is wearing a black suit. The one in the second rehearsal is different from the photos I'm showing, embroidered with space symbols, and it's a bit Pearly King, but in a great way. The space module, as I'm going to call it, that was created for the BBC in the UK and shipped across to Turin, really sets the scene. One call out would be that at a point in the song when that module is then opened, you get to see the stage crew doing that. Something to do with the cameras will have to probably be worked in order for that to look seamless. Sam is so well rehearsed, he knows his marks, the voice is impeccable, and there's a guitar solo. I don't want to spoil it, but there's a guitar solo, and it's phenomenal. The United Kingdom are not coming last. The United Kingdom are in with a real shot this time. And I'm so pleased, as I say, after years and years of entries that were adequate but did not engage with the audience, this is going to change things. Chanel SloMo, the Spanish entry 2022. The song that won the Benidorm Fest, which was the new way of Spain putting a bit more into making an event of Eurovision, following in the kind of Sanremo style to reinvigorate it, because unfortunately Spain have not been doing well for quite some time, and this is their way of saying we want to take it seriously and we're back. And what an entry they have for this year. Chanel is incredible, singer and a dancer. There is a lot of reliance on the track and the fact that the vocals can be allowed on there since last year, because otherwise this wouldn't be hitting as hard as it is. The choreo is slick. She is encrusted in Swarovski. She starts with her hair up, and then at a key point, she whips it out and her hair is down. She also is wearing a bolero jacket, which is removed during the performance. It's just hot, it's slick. The song has been tweaked and changed and has even more drama to it. I am getting the Jennifer Lopez vibes, but I think Chanel can rock this all on her own. She doesn't need J-Lo. I'm hoping to see Spain see a significant improvement in their results this year, and this is one heck of a bop. The German entry for this year, Malik Harris and Rockstars. Staging-wise, each time this was performed, it seemed to really be there. Malik performs alone on stage, surrounded by the setup of a band. There's a drum kit, pianos, guitar stand, and on the stage floor are several rugs which are layered up in that sort of acoustic environment. It's clear to see that he has put in a lot of rehearsal, and it's really paying off. Each time he finished, there was a great round of applause inside the arena. You can hear the American influence throughout this song, as he raps, as he sings, and he does a really fine job. I think of all the treatments the song could have taken, they've really done a good job in terms of placing him at the heart of this, and he's definitely able to sell his song. Just like many of the Big Five, Germany have not had the best of time, with great ups and downs of the contest. This song is a departure for them, and perhaps one that will yield some good results next week. So the Big Five have now had their second rehearsal, and that is the last of the rehearsal calendar for 2022. Coming up during the week, the dress rehearsals will begin ahead of semi-final 1 on Tuesday, semi-final 2 on Thursday, and the big one, the Eurovision Song Contest Grand Final from Turin next Saturday night. Thank you so much for watching my videos. If you like them, please do like and get commenting. I'd love to know what you think and who you think is gonna win Eurovision this year. That's all for now. More Eurovision Song Contest soon.